Hey guys, it's Faze Ali from All Things Mobile, and today I've got another unboxing for you guys. We'll be unboxing the BlackBerry PlayBook today. So as you guys know, BlackBerry PlayBook is RIM's first foray into the tablet market. And as you can see, this is the 16GB model. Packaging, slipcover, nothing on this side except PlayBook, serial, and just the designs on the top and bottom. So, slipping off the slipcover, we get a familiar black box that we've seen in all their BlackBerry smartphones. So I've already taken off the tape, just ripped it up and tore it back there as well to just make this unboxing go a little bit quicker. Lift this up, and immediately we see the PlayBook in this neoprene sleeve. So, BlackBerry written on it, and yep, goes top of the device. Power button, power button, which everyone's complaining about. I'll test that out, see how bad that really is. Then 3 buttons: volume up here, volume down here, and middle is play and pause. It's kind of like the old Curve and Pearl series. We'll take a look at this in just a minute. Now, other things that come in the box. You've got this, looks like a quick start guide, kind of a quick start, some tips guide in 3 languages. This is English, French, and Spanish is included. And on the back there's more information, 90-day warranty. By the way, I cannot read Spanish, but it's a little similar to French, and I do know how to read French. So, put that to the side. We see this blue casing. This blue tray. Take that out. Whoops. And we know there's 2 other boxes. This is the power cable and USB. So, while you're taking out the power cable and charge this thing. So there's your power cable. And you've got your USB, and this is just the standard micro USB to USB, as you guys can see there. So that side, and it's funny because the PlayBook does have a micro HDMI input, but it does not come with that cable. I really wish companies would start putting in those cables. This is pretty much just documentation, it looks like, from the photo. Let's open this up. I'm guessing it's just going to be some basic manuals, maybe warranty information, I don't know, paperwork basically. And yeah, well, it's this cleaning cloth, so that's nice. And booklets, safety and product, different languages. Limited warranty in 2 languages. Okay, so there's nothing much here to see other than that. Let's see if I can get this box back together. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to quickly run over some of the specs of the PlayBook. It's running a 1 GHz dual core TI OMAP 4430 processor. It's got 1 GB of RAM, and it has a Power VGR. I can't remember the model number, but it does have a Power VGR graphics processing unit, so GPU. And it comes in 3 different sizes. So this here is a 16 GB model. It also comes in 32 GB and 64 GB storage capacity options. And this neoprene sleeve is a little bit tough to get off, actually. So you're covered for that. The cameras, you've got two cameras, front facing and rear facing. Front facing camera is a whopping 3 megapixels and records in 1080p HD. The rear camera, I'll just show you that quickly. Rear camera is here. 5 megapixel, records 1080p, so both of these cameras record 1080p. So this is the PlayBook. And guys, anything looks big on video, but let me tell you that right now that this is very small. It's a 7-inch screen diagonal, and the first tablet I've used was the iPad, and then I've used the Motorola Zoom. The iPad is 9.7 inches, Motorola Zoom is 10.1 inches. So when I held this in my hand, I was surprised that this 7 inches is really small. It's literally, you could take your hands, and when you have the keyboard, you could probably type without having to use two hands, just one hand typing. So quick look around the device. You've got stereo speakers. Again, this 3 megapixel camera, and this is actually a LED notification light, like you see with their BlackBerry smartphones. Bottom here, just got BlackBerry, and these hand things are just showing you that this bezel is touch sensitive, and they're indicating that if you swipe up from the bezel and if you swipe down from the bezel, that it does something. So let's swipe down. Okay, let's turn this off for a second. Standby. Bottom, you've just got the capacity, so this one's a 16 gigabyte model. Serial number. This is actually the micro HDMI port. This in the middle is a micro USB port. And the third thing here, this is actually a proprietary connection for a dock. So you can have a docking station with this. Left and right sides, nothing's just rubberized. And I should mention at the back it's a very nice soft touch rubber, so it feels really nice in the hand, and this feels really solid. It's not heavy per se, but it's a pound, and it's a little bit under a pound. It's very close to a pound. It's 400 or so grams, and a pound's about 454 grams, so really close to a pound. It's pretty thin too, so. Top, you see 3 buttons. Bottom, nothing else. Oh, and on the top here and here you've got stereo microphones, so that's also a good thing to always have. And then in the top right hand corner you've got the 3.5mm headset jack, and that's it for the back actually as well. Just got the BlackBerry logo, and that's it. So I'm going to do a quick look at the software. So it's running BlackBerry's new QNX based operating system, and this is what they're planning to use for their BlackBerry 10 smartphones, which should launch sometime this year around September or so. So it'd be interesting to see that happen. And as you guys can see, it's very OS 6, OS 7 like. You can also tap into these separate tabs. So for example, games or all or favorites, and you get nice transitions. So bezel down, again the bezel does have functionality. It maximizes the screen size. So for example, when I'm in an application like weather, now you can see the weather from the bezel down gives me the application options, and this is specific to whatever application you're in. Let's do that again to bring that off screen. And bezel up, it brings it into this card view. So if you had a second application like App World open, you would do the bezel up gesture to just switch in between applications. And going back to weather, actually I wanted to show you guys something else. When you, in any application, you can do diagonal swipes, and what a diagonal swipe does is it brings up the taskbar, so you can set the orientation lock or turn on Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. and view any notifications you've got here. Like, these are all applications that need to be updated. You can also swipe between apps without having to do this. You could just do a gesture on the side bezel and you get a larger card view. So whoops. And yep. And also when you're in this, you can also exit out of application in this larger view by just swiping up on the screen. Swipe up. There we go. Much easier to do that on this, in this menu, because it just automatically does that. And yeah, so that's it, guys. Those just a quick unboxing and a quick look at the software. OS 2 is coming for this on February 17th, according to RIM. So when that comes out, hopefully there'll be more to talk about the BlackBerry PlayBook. This has been our first unboxing for all things mobile of the BlackBerry PlayBook. I'm FaZe Ali. I'll see you guys next video.